Virgo, welcome to your 2014 year ahead astrology forecast. Now, you go into the new year with a lot of energy going on in the area of true love, romance, creative self-expression, risk-taking. Venus is there. Capricorn rules this year of your life. Capricorn is 5 signs from you. And so many of you can be putting a lot of energy into creative projects or relationships at this time where with Venus here, and she's retrograde from December 21st to February 1st, you could be experiencing past loves. And that could be people from your past in this life or past life husbands or wives or lovers, past lives, past wives. So there's a lot of energy here going into 2014 with you, especially the first 3 months in the area of romance, true love, creative self-expression. And with Venus in reverse, Venus can be bringing back to you people from your past or someone from your past that you have unfinished business with, or perhaps can help you at this time, can benefit you in some way. And so Venus is saying, I'm bringing this person back to you because I want you to reconnect with him or her and see how they can help you. And that's always a good thing. Now, a big thing that's going on in the 2014 year is the Mars in Libra. And Mars in Libra is now activating the Pluto-Uranus square. And Jupiter is in Cancer, so we've got 4 squares and 2 oppositions. And Mars is in the area of your life that has to do with your money. Your talents, your gifts, your abilities, your sense of self-worth, self-respect, how you appreciate yourself, how others appreciate you. Your values, your core values. And I have the Power of Your Values program right here for you to click on and use. It'll take you to my website, and these coaching programs are here for you to help you create a better life, create your dreams come true in 2014. Mars is a major player in 2014. And for you, Mars wants you to purge what no longer is useful for you. To purge, release, let go of values that aren't working for you, that aren't lining up for you anymore, goals that aren't lining up for you anymore, friends that may not be lining up for you anymore, networking groups that you belong to that may not be lining up for you anymore. This is a time for you to let go of what no longer serves you, what no longer is useful for you. And by doing that, you will now move to a higher level and create the space for new friends, new opportunities, new sources of income. And that's awesome. Because with Mars in this area, you can increase your income. The more you hustle in 2014, the more money you're going to make. See? Because Mars is our drive in life. Mars is our energy. And when you put your energy into working, which you rule and you love, you thrive in working, you will make more money. You'll increase your income. You'll increase your resources. You'll increase your wealth in 2014. And Pluto wants to help you do that because Pluto is in a sister sign with you. Pluto in Capricorn is in harmony with the Virgos. So, now Pluto is not a fun guy. He's not like hanging out with Jupiter, who will throw a lavish party and free drinks and food. Pluto revolutionizes your life. It evolutionizes what you're doing. Pluto is, he's grumpy. But Pluto can promote you. Pluto can take you to the next level. Pluto can bring you a success. And so with Pluto in the area of true love and romance and creative risk-taking and creativity, you could discover, talents that you didn't even know you had. Sometimes things are buried deep inside of us, and it takes Pluto and Uranus to activate it, to bring it out. And so with Pluto in this area of your life, and Pluto is going to be in harmony with the Virgos until it reaches Aquarius in 2024. So you have Pluto as an ally. Pluto is working to empower the Virgos. Pluto is working to bring you true love and romance, bring you someone really good for you. And Venus wants to help you with that too, because Venus is in Capricorn, and Venus is the lover, the divine lover. She is the goddess of love and beauty and abundance and prosperity, and she's in harmony with Virgo. So this is good. This is really good. And I actually like having Mars in my second house, because with Mars in the second, you make a lot of money. The more you hustle, the more you make. The more you work, the more you make. That's why I'm always saying your wealth is in your health, because the better we feel, the more we can work, the more we can work, the more we can earn. Yeah! And so you have the opportunity to make a lot of money in 2014 with Mars here. Now, there are weird things with Mars there too, because the Pluto-Uranus is going on, you know, all through 2014. We have 2 exact Pluto-Uranus squares, April 21st, December 14th. Watch those dates, watch those time periods. It's going to be very rocky. Then the final one will be on March 17th, 2015. So we all have to deal with Pluto and Uranus. Jupiter is in Cancer, and that is harmonious for you, because Cancer rules the money you make from the business you own, or the money you make for the organization you work for. And it brings you luck in this area. It expands your hopes and your wishes. It can bring sudden opportunity. But Jupiter is opposing Pluto and squaring Uranus. So he's only making Pluto-Uranus even more intense, even more exact, even more chaotic and confusing for the rest of us. So Jupiter is an ally to the Virgo because it sextiles you, brings opportunity to the Virgo, like Pluto is bringing opportunity to you. However, they're making 4 squares and 2 oppositions now that Mars is in Libra, and you'll know what I'm talking about at New Year's. On January 1st, we have the Capricorn new moon at 11 degrees Capricorn, and Mars is at 12 degrees Libra. That is activating, Mars is activating the Libra new moon, which was super intense, on October 4th. How many had an October that was super intense? And November. Okay, well, January is going to be mega intense too, because we have 2 supermoons. This new moon in Capricorn is a supermoon, and then we have a new moon on January 30th in Aquarius, which is a supermoon. And these are major intense because it brings the moon closest to the Earth and in direct alignment with the Earth, making it even more powerful. And this Capricorn new moon is activating the Pluto-Uranus with Mars, and Mars is the warrior. So we're riding the ups and downs, and it is bringing evolutionary breakthroughs. And that's why I've included these tools here for everybody, so that you can go to my website and use these coaching tools to create what you want and ride the wave of transformation here. Now for you, it has to do with money, because Mars is in your money house, Uranus is in your money house, Jupiter is in your money house, and Pluto and Venus are in the area of creative self-expression, or the money you make from the house you own. The 5th is the 2nd from the 4th. So the money you make from the property you are buying and selling, so we can see for 2014, there's another big theme going on here with Virgo that has to do with your money. Okay, so you'll know like how you're feeling at January 1st as to some of this energy. Use the tools I've given you. One of them is the shift for visionaries. Many of you are visionaries. Many of you see the bigger picture, have the ability to see into the future, have the ability to, see more clearly as to what is going on in the present. And there's a whole set of challenges for visionaries. And that's why I've included this tool for you, because I want you to understand your psychology as the gifts that you have as being visionaries and seeing into the future, seeing clearly into the present, being a seer. There's challenges with it. And one of them is, how do I actualize my vision, right? And one of the things we want to do is we want to see the present as perfect. It may not be what you want it to be, but it is a stepping stone to get you to where you want to be. And that's what visionaries do, is they actualize, they use the present to get where they want to go. So for you in 2014, a lot of it has to do around your values, around your partner's values, around what you want, around what other people want from you, around your money, around your taxes, your debt, insurance, inheritance, royalty payout. So this is an opportunity for you to restructure your finances so that you're paying less in taxes. Hallelujah. You are keeping more of your money. Yay. You are getting the best insurance deal you can get out there. You know, you're really being smart in 2014 with your resources. That is the big message with Virgo in 2014, is to look at, how are my goals supporting my finances? How are my goals supporting my hopes and wishes? How am I using my talents, gifts, and abilities to create more wealth for myself? How am I using my self-worth, my self-respect, my inner and outer resources to create a better life for myself? So 2014, many of you are going to be building a strong financial base. Like, you are going to be on the warpath for increasing your income and making better financial choices, and Mars is here to help you to do it, because Mars is in Libra, which is 2 signs from you. So Mars rules, Libra rules your money, your resources, and your skills and abilities, your talent to create wealth for yourself, to create financial security for yourself. So you're really looking at that in 2014. The ongoing Pluto-Uranus is going to be going on all year, and Mars is going to be activating it through June. The final Mars to Uranus and Pluto is on June 25th, you see? So Mars is going over Pluto and Uranus and Jupiter until the end of June, and then when Jupiter goes into Leo, that will help too, because then Jupiter is no longer making Pluto worse or Uranus worse. You know, because Jupiter is benevolence and opulence. It's the biggest planet in the universe, our Milky Way. And so when it's opposing Jupiter, Pluto, it makes Pluto worse. Pluto's Darth Vader. Or it makes Uranus weird, and Uranus is a weirdo. Okay, Uranus is crazy. And so we don't need more crazy. We don't need more poison or people acting out in negative ways. And with Jupiter in Cancer, it's been going on. Now, it is good for you. It's beneficial for you in Cancer because it sextiles your Virgo, which is awesome. So you have an advantage over the rest of us. However, I want to see it go into Leo, 1, because I'm a Leo, and 2, because I want to stop seeing it make Pluto and Uranus worse. And so that will come in July. So by July, I think the second half of 2014 is going to be easier than the first, because the Pluto-Uranus is just going. And Uranus is direct now, flying forward. And Uranus is in the area of your money, your sexuality, your intimacy, who you trust. And so, you know, this is a time for you to look at, who can you trust? Who are you intimate with? Do you trust your husband? Do you trust your wife? Do you trust the people close to you? If the answer is yes, awesome. If the answer is, I'm not so sure, then you really need to pay attention to it, because, you know, Neptune and Chiron are in that area of Pisces, which rules your intimate husband and wife, your business partners, your partnerships, and they're still there all year, and they are testing you in discernment, especially the Virgos that are born in the first week of Virgo. And believe me, I've been through it, because I'm a late Leo. I'm almost a 0-degree Virgo, and my Mercury and Pluto sit next to my sun in the first house. And I had to go through the whole Chiron, Neptune on my sun, on my Mercury, on my Pluto. And I had some serious lessons with people that weren't honest with me. And so, and you're the salt of the earth, you're Virgo. You guys are honest and hardworking and loyal. And so you're not, you're not used to this. You're not used to people that aren't, are really good bullshit artists. And so when they come in, and they got this energy of twin flame, or they got this energy of, you know, I'm your buddy, I'm your colleague, I'm your best friend, whatever energy. And then, you know, no, you're not. You know, it's a lesson of discernment. Doesn't mean you can't have a relationship. Doesn't mean you can't meet someone really great. The planets initiate all of us. That's what, you know, how you get initiated in advance, spiritually, physically, emotionally, is you master your lessons and you graduate. You just keep graduating, you know, second grade, third grade, fourth grade, right? Same thing, right? And so we all go through these initiations, and I've been through it. And, you know, so the key is to pay attention. Doesn't mean you can't meet the love of your life. Love can happen anytime, anywhere. Creator's in charge of that. The angels bring the twin flames and the soulmates, not the humans. I don't care. You can do all the Match.com you want. You can follow all the commercials on television. But it's higher power, your higher mighty I am presence, that brings the twin flame and the soulmate. And they can bring that person to you anytime, anywhere, any place. Okay, now you have 3 Mercury retrogrades in 2014. And Mercury is your ruling planet, so it's Mercury, it has such an effect on how you show up in the world, the projects you work on, the new starts you make, your outlook on life, your physical body, your personality. It has a huge effect on your reputation in the world, your profession in the world, your destiny in the world. So when Mercury goes retrograde, we literally go subconscious. When Mercury goes retrograde, it is an opportunity to go back over things. But it's not the time to sign a contract, start a relationship, start a new job. It is much better to wait till Mercury goes direct to start the new relationship, start the new job, move, sign a contract, buy major purchases, make major moves. So you are highly affected by Mercury. And Mercury will be retrograde February 6th through the 28th. And this one is in Pisces and Aquarius. So this will be in the area of your life that has to do with relationships and then work. So you'll be doing some evaluating in February about relationships and your work. And then the next one is June 7th through July 1st, and that one's in Cancer and Gemini. And that will have to do with your work again. That will have a lot to do with your work. Okay. And again, it's a really good time to evaluate your work, your goals, where you're going, what you want to accomplish. And then when it goes direct, take action. Then the final one will be October 4th through the 25th. It starts in Scorpio and it backs up in Libra. Now, October is going to be super intense. April is going to be super intense because that's when Pluto and Uranus go exact in April, and we have the eclipses in April and then October. So April is going to be a game-changing time. Now, the lunar eclipse will be April 14th and 15th in Libra, and that will have to do with your resources, how you're using your resources. So here we are back again. 2014 is all about using your resources, all about how you're using your money to create what you want, and, you know, release and let go of what no longer, eclipses, you know, are endings and beginnings. Release and let go of what no longer serves you. And then the final Taurus solar eclipse, it's an Annular solar eclipse on April 28th and 29th. And that happens in your sister sign of long distance travel, spirituality for you, your future vision. So you may be making adjustments in your travel plans at that time. You may be making adjustments in your future vision, in sales and marketing, for those of you that are in sales and marketing, or those of you that are solopreneurs that market your services and products over the internet. You may be making some adjustments during that time period, but these are good adjustments. These are good things that are happening. I believe Pluto and Uranus and Neptune are forces for good in your life. You know, what if God has someone for you that is like perfect for you, who will absolutely worship you and adore you, but you keep wasting your time over here with people that aren't really good to you, right? You see? You know, and that's what coaches do too. We always want more for you than you want for you. That's what we do. I always want more for my clients than they think they can have. And so does Creator. Creator, your twin flame is perfect for you. Your soulmate is perfect for you. And you want to be navigating these energies like a missile to your target, which is the right person for you, who's worthy of you. Maybe Neptune can bring it, you know. I'm not sure, you know. Now, the Aries eclipse will take place on October 8th and 9th, and that is happening in your financial area again. So now the eclipses are going to start to move to the financial area in 2014 and all of 2015. It's a wonderful opportunity to restructure your taxes and debt and loans, as well as your earning income ability, and strengthen that income ability. And Pluto's helping you do that. You know, so Pluto is an ally helping you. Jupiter is helping you do that too, because Jupiter is in the money you make from the business you own, or the money you make from the company you work for, or the organization you work for. So Jupiter is helping you. Pluto is helping you. Mars is helping you. Uranus is helping you, but Uranus helps by making you awaken to, you know, where the money's going, you know, and is there more money going out than coming in? You'll especially be looking at that with the Libra Aries eclipses. And then the final eclipse in 2014 is on October 23rd at 0 degrees Scorpio. Scorpio harmonizes with you. Scorpio rules the area of your life that has to do with communication. So you may be, you know, getting a new car at that time. You may be changing your travel plans again with the Scorpio eclipse. So with the supermoons and the eclipses and the Mercury retrogrades, you know, 2014 is a time where you're really looking at your finances, your skills and your abilities, and what you can pull up to create more income for yourself in 2014. Your health will be strong in 2014. Your work will be strong in 2014. You can advance in 2014 in your career, in your work, all the way up until Jupiter enters Leo on July 17th, because Jupiter is working in the career advancement part of your life and in Cancer. And then it goes into Leo, which is more about your spiritual life path. And then it will go into your sign. And that's when you really get the Jupiter rewards, when it's in your own sign. And that's coming in another year, year and a half. And so for 2014, you know, again, you know, some of you could get married. Some of you could meet someone and you don't mind that the relationship is unequal, that you really want to be with this person. You are the authority of your life. You have to follow what's right for you. Pluto is wanting you to have intense experiences, you know, so like you're not going to be lukewarm about anybody. Anybody you're attracted to, you are attracted. You feel something for this person. You want to feel alive. You want to feel your life. You want to feel alive in 2014. And that's the Pluto effect, which is good because, again, it is harmonizing with the Virgos. It's empowering the Virgos. It is an ally for you. And I will go into detail, you know, when the months go along, you know, into how the Pluto, Uranus, and the Mars is activating everything. You have an opportunity to make more money in 2014 through your career efforts, through your work efforts. So again, the more you hustle, the more you're going to earn. And your health is strong and good in 2014. That will help you earn more money. And also, it's good because you're going to restructure some things. You know, maybe your husband is restructuring things, or your wife is restructuring her money. And that will keep more money in the home. Right? So the goal is to have more money coming in than what's going out. And that is going to be a big focus for you in 2014. But it's good. It's a good year. It's a strong year for you. You will advance through any group you belong to. You will advance in your career. And that will bring you more income. So income looks really good in 2014. Thank you for listening. Thank you for watching. Thank you for liking, favoring, and sharing my podcast. You're so awesome, Virgo. Thank you for subscribing. You totally rock. And if you would like to work with me in 2014. The links are below. And until next time, who cares if the sky cares to fall in the sea? Who cares what banks fell at Yonkers? As long as you've got the kiss that conquers, why should I care? My life is one long jubilee, as long as I care for you and you care for me.